talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. Get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the 2021 Comeback Player of the Year, Joe Burrow, currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Colts in the pass, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return, it's Rodgers. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it. Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go. They have pressure coming, and they got him once again. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Harris running straight ahead. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They go play action with Burrow. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Montez Sweat, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On first down, Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Terry McLaurin. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We've got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. Looking to throw on second down. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Jones on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Patrick Queen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Now a first down carry for Harris. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Back to throw. Jones. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Pass complete once again to Bourne. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne from 10 yards out. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Folk connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. And now a stoppage. Looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. They'll start the drive with Harris. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Colts football, and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him. They haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing. Because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. Throwing out left and finding Likely. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he finds McLaurin down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a play fake here on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
First down. Here's Burrow. Then Woods has it complete. He's got room past the 30, and he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Now Burrow on first down. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Burrow looking to pass. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They go play action with Burrow. Pass out left, caught by Woods. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah Likely from a yard out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the give, this is Harris. And some room to work. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. Now Folk for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. From the 21 and 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Hey, we gotta keep scoring.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On second down, this is Harris. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. It's a room to maneuver. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Here's Burrow. On target to his man, Likely. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Queen, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Indy offense ready to go once again, and we'll get another look at Alec Pierce. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Yeah,
though,
absolutely.
who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. To try again after the sack. Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Touchdown, Colts. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up. Back now in Foxborough. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. New England on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd down and 12.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Here we go. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Play action. It's Burrow. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Patrick Queen. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. After the sack on first down, Jones. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Open man right side. Myers. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Full connects on the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here we go.
for it on fourth. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Burrow on play action.
Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Burrow.
And he'll find Pittman.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones runs over it. Got the connection here to Bourne. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Jones on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.
When I'm in